Hi guys, Red Raw back again for another video for yourself. Just want to talk about last night's game, the standard of refereeing in this country. I think the standard of refereeing in this country is abysmal, to be honest with you. That ref last night couldn't wait to get his yellow cards out for us, could he? What was it, within the first 5 minutes somebody was booked. Everything we did, we got called against us. More yellow cards. Excuse me. Bloody yellow cards. Newcastle just getting away with everything. Really got booked. Thought it was a bit of a dismal display by another Premiership referee. Absolutely horrendous. I've seen some bad refereeing, but he's up there. That's one of the worst refereeing performances I've seen all season. Some of the decisions he was giving for them, it's mind-boggling. I wonder if he's good mates with old linesman Coote. Wouldn't be surprised. I take a draw. Obviously, we're losing twice, so I'll take the draw. But should have been outside. Well, not outside. We should have won by a couple of goals. Nunes missed two big chances that a proper striker would be putting away. I think his days are numbered for me. There's only so many times you can forgive poor performances. You just can't do the basics. Stick the ball in the net. You're a striker. You get paid big bucks to score. And you're missing tap-ins. Yeah. Your Ian Rushes, even Michael Owen, Robbie Fowler's ain't missing the sort of goals he misses. So I think it's time to move the lad on. I know that'll cause a bit of a ruckus, but I'd move him on personally. Get somebody who can actually score and do a job when he comes in, when we need him, rather than having to rely on Mo Salah all the time. So Darwin, definitely one I'm singling out for piss poor performance last night. I shall move on to Gerald Kwanzaa. Not his fault, he's not a right back, but he can't play right back ever again. He's just not a good right back. So he's another one, but I'll give him a bit more leeway because it's not his natural position. I thought I should have swapped Gomez and him over because Gomez was poor, although he was good in the previous game, so I can't knock him too much. I'll give him a bit of slack, but he was poor, so he's another one. Kelleher could have done better with the cross, obviously, where he's let it go. We should never be letting that go. And he could have done better with one of the goals. But he's got a bit of credit in the bank because where would we be without him? So I'm not going to go too hard in on Kelleher. But he didn't do very well yesterday. Ryan Gravenberch, didn't see him really. One of his worst performances for us. But again, he's been immense this season, so I'm not going to go in on Grav. He's been immense, so better things to come from Grav. Curtis Jones did alright. Obviously scored a decent goal. McAllister, I thought he was up there with one of the better players. Him and VVD and Robbo, for me, were the best three. But I think we need another player in midfield to rotate with Ryan and McAllister in the holding, because Endo's not going to do the job. I don't care what anybody says. Endo's not good enough, never was good enough, and will never be good enough. It might be a nice guy, but you can't have sentiment in football. Move on, get somebody else who can actually do a job. Gakpo did alright, but it wasn't his best game. Diaz looked dangerous when he came on. Trent was very good when he came on. Szoboszlai didn't really do much when he came on either, did he, to be fair, but it's hard to get into the pace of the game off the bench, I gather, but I don't know. But I just thought, in general, the referee was abysmal. I just can't, especially for their equaliser. That free kick was never a free kick in a million years. I think we had a good shout for at least one or maybe two penalties at a push, but one I would think we could have got a penalty there. I think they might have had a penalty as well, so I can't really grumble too much. But we'll take the draw. Tough game at Goodison Park against the Bitters. That's not going to be easy, especially on the back of their demolishing of Wolves. But yeah, I'd like to get your guys' opinions, what your thoughts were on the referee, the players I've singled out. Like I say, I'm not going too hard on him. Kelleher, and Ryan, Gravenberch have got a lot of credit in the bank, so I'm not going to go in on them. But Gomez was poor. Nunes was shocking. I was going to swear then. Kwanzaa can get a bit of a leeway because he's not a right back. But yeah, the midfield balance was off last night massively. They overrun us. Doesn't help that they was very physical and weren't getting no bookings for the fouls they was doing. But we would just have to fart near one of their players and would get a booking for it. So yeah, just give me your guys' opinion. Are you happy with the draw? Probably not after we was winning, but I take it when we was losing. And the refereeing performance, please give me your guys' thoughts on him. And the general refereeing in the Premiership, which I think's awful. Should bring in like an international system where we bring in, rotate players, refs from all over the country. Bring them in from Spain, Italy, whatever, and then send ours over there. But probably won't want our referees, to be fair. But there you go. But yeah, alright guys, like I said, please leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, and I'll hopefully catch you on the next one, and hopefully we can beat Everton on Saturday, is it? Saturday, whenever it is, Sunday, Saturday, whenever we play Everton. Not going to be easy, but hopefully we can get back to winning ways. But for now guys, Red Raw and out.